Hi, this is Dan from Magic Pachinko Restorations, and this video is going to give you a good look at this 1976 vintage Sankyo Pachinko machine. This has been fully restored, including new plexiglass and a new playfield. Quite often the playfields fade, have water damage, get very, very dirty, and this one was in that condition when I got it, so the decision was made to replace the playfield. It is not the exact copy of the original playfield. I couldn't find an exact copy, but it's kind of a fish motif. I think it's very attractive. It blends well with the rest of the colors of the machine. What I've also done is added some extra lights to this machine. Typically, Pachinkos will have two light bulbs, one up here that would the light would go on when you don't have enough balls in the Pachinko machine. And on this machine, there would have been a couple of lights in this area that would light up when a jackpot is made. I've added LED lights here and over on this one, so that both of those will come on when the ball, when you run low on balls, and when you get a jackpot win, you'll see this entire strip of lights will light up with LEDs. Those are additional lights that I put on. So everything comes off the machines when I restore them. The nails get pulled, all of the attractions get pulled off. Obviously, in this case, everything has to come off to be able to then strip off the playfield, sand the board down, put a new playfield on, and start the process all over again. So it's extremely clean, obviously. The ball handling mechanism all gets taken apart. All of this just gets taken apart so that it gets clean. The cabinet that these are mounted in is made of red mahogany. This is red mahogany. It's kind of a rare wood now. Back 40 some years ago, it was relatively common in Japan. It gets planed to make sure it's smooth, and then sanded, and then polyurethane so it won't warp. It's absolutely gorgeous wood. Again, everything comes off of this board, this board here. Everything gets taken off. The entire guts of the machine gets taken apart into its individual components and cleaned. These get a tremendous amount of smoke residue, dirt, body oil inside of the machines. Metal parts corrode and rust, so they all have to be cleaned thoroughly to ensure that the machine will work properly. And that's what I do. I take everything off, clean it, soak all of the metal parts in a rust remover. I polish all of the brass pivot points so that they don't have any residue on them, and then reassemble everything. Most of this is actually, I think I redid the entire wiring harness on this one, so it's all new, wired into a central board, and it's powered with a 9-volt battery. And the LED lights draw hardly any current at all, so a good strong 9-volt battery will last forever, as will the lights. So the only thing that this is missing, which is kind of typical on Pachinkos, is there would have been a plastic cover for the jackpot chamber. It's a dust cover just to keep the dirt and dust out. It's not necessary. Unfortunately, they're hard to find simply because they don't exist anymore. So that's what the machine looks like. It's in really nice shape, beautiful condition, and we'll turn it back around and show you how it plays. You will need I just use a Tupperware dish to catch the balls as they exit the machine. The losing balls do exit out the back of this machine. Let me get the towel out from underneath this. Okay, so right now this machine is tippy. It's not real stable, so you would need to cut a couple of wide boards and screw them to the base of this to give it some stability, or a lot of people will build a wooden frame around this and then mount the Pachinko machine on the wall. It just kind of depends on what you want to do with where it would fit in your home. So let me swing around the other side here. And the nice thing about Pachinko is that any age group can play. It is not a game of skill, it's a game of chance. So you just flip the lever. So you see all of the LEDs light up. So that's a win. I went into one of the open tulips. When the tulips are open, they're a lot easier to get a pachinko ball into. Once they close up, they're a little tougher to get a pachinko ball in. There's another win. So depending on, you can launch all the way and get a ball to come over onto this side of the frame, or don't launch quite as hard and it will stay on this side. So that's the jackpot action, that's the lights, and if we ran low on balls in the back, these lights would come on up here. That tells you that you need to put more pachinko balls in. So it's a really pretty, there, dropped right in. Really pretty machine. I like the extra lights there. Some people will play. Come here, you. Some people will play pachinko more like this, where they just keep launching balls. I prefer to launch them one at a time, and that gives you a way to watch the balls drop down through, but it really doesn't matter how you do it. When you do run out of balls, this will just stop launching, and that lets you know you can release the balls that are here. And just drop them into the hopper on the back side. And just keep playing. If you decide to purchase this machine, you have my cooperation to help set it up. If there's ever any problem with the machine, you will always have my phone number or email address so that you can get in touch with me. I am retired, so this is what I do for a living. I'm always available. Every once in a while something will jar loose in shipping, so when you go to set it up, it may not be 100%, but we'll get you through it and make sure that the machine is perfect. Again, it's a good addition to a man cave, a she shed, a family room. Just hang it on the wall. It's kind of a unique thing that people can stare at, whatever. So hope you consider this, and maybe we'll talk to you in the future. Thank you.